This is a very simple OOPS of ALV, object-oriented programming ALV, in which we'll be using some standard classes. So we'll be using CL underscore CL underscore GUI underscore custom underscore container. And then we have CL underscore GUI underscore ALV underscore grade. So there are some standard classes that we are going to make use of in this particular program. So these are the classes that we are going to make use of in our program. Let's first check out the classes in the normal SE24, which we are going to make use of. Instead of function modules, we are going to make use of the classes. So let me first open this SE24 transaction, and let me show you that classes that we are going to make use of. CL underscore GUI underscore custom underscore container. So this is one class, standard class, which we are going to make use of. Then we have CL underscore GUI underscore ALB underscore. Great. This is the one. So this is the second class that we are going to make use of, CL underscore GUI underscore ALB underscore grade. These are the two classes that we are going to make use of, and we are going to build a program. We're going to build a program for this. So let's go ahead with the AC38. We'll go ahead with the program. So this is a simple OOPS ALB. It will be an executable program only. So in this, we'll go for a normal, just very simple program. We'll make use of a table which we have not used till now. Let's go ahead with the VBRP. So VBRP table, it's basically for billing document details. Let me see if the data is there. If the data is not there, again it will not work. Yes, we do have data, and let's take a couple of fields from here. Begin of st underscore VBRP, end of st underscore VBRP. Right. So we have this POS. BBRP is for billing document, sales billing document details. Actually. So we are going ahead with a couple of fields here, and which we want to display in the ALV report, which is built from the which is built with the help of the classes. So we'll go for data IT underscore VBRP, type standard table of ST underscore VBRP, W underscore VBRP, type ST underscore VBRP, and after this we have IT underscore FCAT, type LVC underscore T underscore FCAT, and W underscore FCAT, type LVC underscore S underscore FCAT. These are not field catalogs. These are not something which are built in SLIS type tool. These are direct table type and structure, global table type and global structure. So if you double click on this, this is a global table type. If you see this, we'll have this. Now this is a global table type. If you double click on the structure, you will get the list of all the fields here. This is what we have. Now let's go ahead with these things, and we'll go ahead with. So select options, S underscore VBLN for VBRP hyphen VBLN. Select VBLN, POSNR, QBPOS, FKING, VRKNE from VBRP into table IT underscore VBRP. Okay. Where VBLN in S underscore VBLN. Now, here, other than this, additionally, what we have to declare is we have to declare OBJ. This is like O underscore CON, type ref to CL underscore CL underscore GUI underscore custom underscore container. And then O underscore OBJ, O underscore ALV, type ref to CL underscore GUI underscore ALV underscore grid. These are the two classes that we have to make use of, CL underscore GUI underscore grid. So this is CL underscore GUI underscore ALV underscore grid. And this is CL underscore GUI underscore custom underscore container. Now, we need to build the field catalogs W underscore FCAT hyphen column underscore position is equals to 1. We can even use a field catalog merge. Even in normal ALV report also we can use field catalog merge, which will merge all the field catalogs. We can use that later. Field name is equals to VBL Now here we'll go for w underscore fcat. We'll go for w underscore fcat hyphen cell text is equals to that sales order number. In this table, what we name it, we name it as show S11. The same technical name will have a different PDRT. This is billing document. So instead of that, we have billing document. We call it as billing document. This is VBLN underscore VF. Billing document. This is billing document. It's not sales order number, it's billing document. Okay, so it's a billing document number. So we have append W underscore WA. So here also we have read WA. Now here, this WA underscore FCAT is something where we are appending the data into WA underscore FCAT. So we'll go ahead with this. Two, we have POS and math. POS and math happens to be a billing item. Three is UEPOS, bill of material structure. UEPOS. FKIMG. FKIMG is for actual invoice quantity. Invoice quantity. PRK. Sales unit. I think that's it, right? VRKME. Okay, VRKME is the last one. Okay, so that's it. So we'll not go with this one. Now, 5 fields. We have done this. If you observe here, we have written cell text, just cell text. Previous in the previous field catalogs, when we are filling up in the ALV, we have used cell text underscore M. Why is it so? Is because we have given this. We have given this as that field. If you see here, that field is there. So if you see here the field name is something like cell text underscore m. So here if you see cell text is there, cell text underscore m underscore l, those are not there. The field itself is given as cell text and cell text. That's it. That's the reason we have taken it as cell text. That's it. Okay. So that is the reason we have taken in field get cell text. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead with the we'll go ahead and create object. See here we have tried the startup selection. Here we have tried the startup selection. So we have create object, right? Instead of writing create object, what we'll do is we'll click on the pattern. We'll select this ABAP objects pattern, and we will go for we'll create an object. So for creating object, we have to write like this. Here, what is the object name? O underscore con. That's a container. And what's the class name? Cl underscore GUI underscore custom underscore container. This is what we have to call. So once we call this, in this we just need to fill the container name. And this container name is something which we have to do it from the which we have to get it from the module pool. So we have to get it from the module. So this container name that we have to give here should be created in the screen. So for that, what we'll do is we'll have here select statement is there. In the startup selection, we'll write after this append here, we'll go for call screen 100. Call screen 100, and we don't have this screen created. Now we are creating it. Now itself we are creating it with double. Even though if it's an executable program, you can click still create the screens for this. So we are creating a screen here, and it is mandatory for an ALV oops ALV to create a screen. Only in the screen we'll get the display. Display. So we'll go for flow logic and comment these two, and we have to build these two there. So we'll go ahead with the layout. Okay, here we have to create this container. Container. There will be something called container. The last second one. So in the container, the data will come. So we have to create a container here. So we're creating a container, and the container name will give it as cont1. Cont1. So this is the container in which the data will come, and then we'll go for push button for exit. EB1 exit. This is ext. Now here we'll go ahead with, we have to uncomment these two things. So we'll just double click on this and get it created in our program. In main program, this got created. Save. Double click on this. Save. Main program. Say okay. So this is what we have. So these are the two things that we have here. Now we'll go ahead with, so these are the two things that we have here. In this create object, I'll create it. I'm deleting it now. We'll call it once again, and we have to call it within the output. So within the output, we'll call that pattern ABAP objects. Say okay, and O underscore CON CL underscore CL underscore customer. So what is the container name that we have given there? The container name, I guess, I given as CONT1. CONT1. This is the container name. So all that we have to do is we just need to call the container name. We have to give the container name, nothing else. Then we'll be going ahead with the pattern again, and we'll be creating another creating object. We'll be creating another object here. That is O underscore ALV, which is of type. Oh, sorry. This is O underscore ALV. So we'll go for pattern above objects. Say okay. O underscore ALV type CL underscore GU underscore ALV underscore grid. So in this, what is the parent? The parent name that we have to give here is this one. This is the parent. O underscore CON is the parent. So we need to give that O underscore CON here. Parent is O underscore CON. That's it. That's it. Now after this, here we need to call pattern web objects, call method instance. What is the instance? Is O underscore ALV. And what is the function class name? CL underscore GUI underscore ALV underscore grid. And here we go for set first display. So this is something called there is a method name set table for first display. So we have to go for the set table for first display. That's a method we are calling. This is the how we are calling the method. In small programs, we normally used to directly write it, right? But here we are just calling it from the pattern. Okay. So you just call it from the pattern. You just need to make sure it is open actually. Yes. Yeah. So in this, like, we already have this container C1 T1, C1 T1. This is DB1. Just activate this. Yeah. So we have this CONT1. So we are calling the create objects CO underscore CON and create object O underscore ALB. Both the objects we are calling here. And then we are using this method. We're calling the method here. In the method, we have to pass two things. One is a field catalog, IT underscore FCAT. No, field catalog is not here. Field catalog is here only. So we'll go for IT underscore FCAT. This is IT underscore VBR. These are the two things that we are passing here. That's it. So input, we'll just write case sy ucom in case when ext lead program. I'll just check if I give it as ext or exit. I'll check it once again. But pass this IT underscore VBR. So we'll get the data and we'll get the data in the form of a box. Okay, if you observe here, you are not get by default you're not getting the field names here. Okay, by default you're not nothing is getting displayed. If you keep a cursor here, it is coming. Okay, by default it is not coming. So it's because it was not updated in the at the data element level. So we have to push that in the structure. Okay, so we have to create a structure again and do it. Then only it will come. Okay, so exit and display from this. Okay. Now here this is a program and we have to create a structure and we have to pass the structure name here in the exporting. Then that values will come there. Okay. So let us create a structure with these fields. Z ZST ZST underscore BBRP structure types. This we are doing it purely for getting that headings. KIMG7. Okay, let me, this is a quantity and we do have a unit, so we need to maintain the quantity to unit. So as we already know, so we'll maintain it as ZST underscore, or we reference table will go to VVRP BRKME. We can give from other tables. The reference field we can give it from other table also. Because this is a base table, I am giving it here. Enhancement category, we can use that. STN is for VBRP. Okay, this is done. So ZST underscore VBRP. Now we'll pass that value here in the program. So we'll go for the, and exporting. We'll uncomment this one. We'll go for this structure name. ZST underscore VBRP. Save syntax check. Activate. Now once we'll get that, if we will get this headings now. Previously we were not getting this billing document item will highlight. These values were not coming. So when we updated that as a structure, we have found that. So now we have something called IS underscore layout. We can maintain this IS underscore layout for heading. Okay, so just define it. So we'll have some IS underscore layout wherein we can get the headings. This is layout. So for IS underscore layout, we'll have some fields here. So this is IS underscore layout. So what exactly happens in IS underscore layouts? We'll be able to control the options here in the output screen. We don't have any values for that. So we can get a heading here. We can remove this headings. We can do a lot of things in the IS underscore layout, which we'll do. So we'll create here LVC underscore S underscore layout. So this is what we have created, and in this we'll pass some variables. IS underscore layout hyphen. There are some values which we'll update. Let's say I'll give it as zebra. First one is zebra. Okay. First one is zebra. We'll go for other things like no key fix. All these things will keep exploring these things, but I'll give zebra. So if we give zebra, what happens? Zebra is equals to X. Now what is zebra is one line, one row will come in dark blue, one line will come in light blue. So it will be like that. So that's zebra, and we'll go ahead with that. So here we'll go for IS underscore layout. So we'll go for IS underscore layout. See. So one line will come in dark, one line come in light. See, if you see this, this is like a zebra. One line is coming in dark blue, one line is coming in light blue. So we can also remove these headings which we want, which we don't want, and we can also put a heading. We can do a lot of things, lot of changes in the screen display based on this IS underscore using making use of IS